Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are setting off on a really fascinating investigative journey into the, well, often hidden world of Napa County real estate. Because whether you're eyeing a stunning St. Helena vineyard, maybe a commercial property in downtown Napa, or honestly, just want to ensure your own home's title is crystal clear, navigating this maze of property records, it's your absolute first line of defense. Unlock the secret to discovering the true status of any property in Napa County. Stay with us and learn how to safeguard your real estate investments right from your computer. Seriously, the financial stakes here are incredibly high. Purchasing a property with hidden financial encumbrances, it can literally turn a dream investment into an absolute nightmare.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today's property detective mission. 1. The basics of property liens. 2. Navigating Napa's search tools. 3. Step-by-step lien search. 4. Interpreting your search results. And 5. Tips for complete due diligence.
Section 1. The basics of property liens. Because before anyone even thinks about signing a contract or transferring funds, we have to investigate the property's title integrity.
So what exactly is it? Think of a property lien like a giant, legally binding sticky note on a house. It ensures a debt gets paid or an obligation is fulfilled. Buying a property without realizing these encumbrances exist, it means you could be inheriting someone else's massive debt. No way around it. Verifying title integrity is absolutely the bedrock of any safe real estate transaction.
So, the crucial point is you need to know what kind of traps are actually out there. In Napa County, you might encounter the heavy hitters, like tax liens, which take absolute priority, by the way, or mechanics liens filed by unpaid contractors. Then you've got judgment liens from civil court cases, municipal liens for things like building code violations, and of course, federal tax liens. Any single one of these can totally derail your investment.
Moving right along to Section 2, Navigating Napa's search tools. You might think all this information just sits in one giant master database. Well, it doesn't. Napa County's property records are actually a decentralized network spread across a few specific public offices. So, you have to visit several distinct digital rooms to build your master map. For instance, the Recorder County Clerk Division, headed up by John Tudor, handles official deeds and recorded liens. Then there's the Tax Collector Division, overseen by Robert Minahan. That's where you check for delinquent property taxes. The Planning, Building, and Environmental Services, or PBES, handles permits and code compliance. And finally, the Superior Court manages civil judgments. You literally have to visit each of these offices to get the full picture.
And the sheer volume of data in the recorder's system? It's staggering. Their official records portal acts as this massive electronic card catalog, displaying metadata for documents recorded all the way back to January 1st, 1848. It's a pretty amazing historical fact. Now, while searching this incredible index online is totally free, actually getting a physical copy of a specific lien might cost you. Research fees in the county can run about $90 an hour.
Section 3, Step-by-step lien search. Okay, let's slow down a sec and methodically walk through the actual operational protocol for checking a property online. Time to put on your detective hat?
Let's move to the steps and see how this builds into a really comprehensive title audit. Step 1. You comb the recorder's index for deeds, mechanics liens, and abstracts of judgment. Step 2. Cross-reference with the tax collector portal the query for outstanding property taxes, because remember, those take senior priority. And Step 3. Run the property through the PBES database to verify there are absolutely no uncorrected code enforcement cases or environmental violations.
But here's a pro tip. Search variables absolutely matter. To actually get results and avoid those super frustrating no records found errors, you have to speak the system's exact language. For the tax collector, you are going to need the 12-digit fee parcel number, which typically begins with a 0. But if you're looking up assessor parcel data, you might need an assessment number, which usually starts with an 8 or a 9. Just make sure you have these specific numbers handy before you start typing in the search bar. And this brilliantly illustrates how municipal liens can quickly snowball. Complex fee schedules for building inspections, engineering, the fire marshal, it can be a total minefield. If an owner ignores code violations or outstanding permitting fees, administrative costs pile up fast. The PBES department can refer the matter for code enforcement action, which eventually, yep, you guessed it, becomes a recorded administrative municipal lien against the property.
Section 4. Interpreting your search results. Okay, you've navigated the portals, run your parcel numbers, and found some documents. Now what do you do with them?
Well, whenever you spot a potential red flag, you need to extract the essential details. Write down the exact recording date, the document reference number,
and the legal names of both parties, the debtor and the creditor. Oh, and if you find a legal judgment, you'll need to take those names straight over to the Superior Court Access portal to check the actual current status of that civil case.
Now, what's really interesting about this next point is a massive legal nuance regarding judicial liens. A civil court judgment against an owner does not automatically attach as a lien to their property. Actually, scratch that. Let me clarify. To establish the actual lien, the judgment creditor, or say the child support agency, must formally obtain an abstract of judgment from the court and then actively record it with the Napa County recorder. It's a two-step process.
If you already own property in Napa, you can absolutely protect yourself proactively. The county offers a free guard dog fraud notification service. It sends you an alert whenever a document, like a deed or a lien, is recorded on your property. Most of the time, it's just a routine refinance, but if an alert pops up that you don't recognize, you're instructed to email the recorder division immediately. It's a fantastic, free, defensive measure.
Section 5. Tips for complete due diligence. This is where we bring our digital investigation out into the physical world. Because paperwork really only tells half the story. One of the biggest red flags in Napa Valley real estate, especially with something like a St. Helena vineyard, is a mismatch between the recorded file and the physical site. If the PBES portal shows a modest building footprint on paper, but you physically walk the site and see altered structures, unpermitted interior changes, or vastly expanded use areas, you've got a major problem on your hands. Those unpermitted changes, they're basically future municipal liens just waiting to happen.
So, to bridge this gap, prioritize these high-risk items when you walk the property. Look closely at access roads, drainage swales, irrigation lines and pumps, wastewater components, aging outbuildings, the whole shebang. Photograph them, estimate the costs, and crucially, compare them against that online permit history you pulled from the county portals.
Quick timeout before we finish up. The information provided in this explainer is for educational purposes only and should absolutely not be taken as legal advice. Real estate law is incredibly complex. For tricky cases, always consult with a professional title examiner or a real estate attorney before making any major financial decisions regarding property liens. Better safe than sorry, for sure.
Knowing how fast unpaid fees can become recorded liens, what hidden encumbrances might be lurking in your next real estate investment? And are you ready to become a Napa County property detective to find out? Seriously, armed with these tools, you're in a great spot to do exactly that. Thanks for hanging out with me on this explainer, and happy hunting!